Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh my god, look what he can do. I'm sorry you all have to see that.
You see the hand symbols in a lot of animes, actually.
They love their hand symbols, those guys, I tell you.
I love giving the fiance the 1,000.
Oh
years
yeah,
of death.
yeah. I bet she loves you for that.
That should have loved me.
Oh my god, I love that. Alright, here we go. Oh baby. Oh my god.
What are we gonna do if you beat it right here?
Oh god, I don't know. Start a GoFundMe. I don't know why. Wait, I can fly him.
We need a GoFundMe so we can buy subs.
Yeah, we need to buy subs. It is the only way. Uh-oh.
Because our content is just such shit.
We are literally fucking shit.
Yeah, it's so generic.
God damn. Oh, okay.
And we don't edit it off.
Don't even start with me, Dust. I think right there I'll put a pew 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 pew. We love y'all. We love all of our subs.
Yeah.
The only reason that I was salty about it is because I was in the happiest place on earth, Disneyland, and then I had to just all of a sudden get this message of Dustin saying, our subs are shitting on us. I feel so shitty right now, and it ruined my last day in Disneyland, so thank you.
What just happened? Where am I?
You're back at the... That was interesting. That was literally right through you. I wasn't gonna say anything. Fuck. If I hadn't been in Disneyland... Speaking of, I might be making like a little cool hit vlog from all my Disneyland experience. I got a bunch of cool videos and shit. I mean, from the sounds of it, like everybody who's anybody has already been there, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
I haven't been there.
Well, you're not anybody. You're nobody. You're finished, Yuki.
Kaiba!
Kaiba! I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh!
So did I. But then I watched it recently and I was like, this is really campy.
Well, I mean, yes. That's it.
Can you clip through there when you're small?
I don't think so.
No.
Because it's like being big and trying to occupy 2 squares that pushes you over. Now I get to do this the fun way. Like, I mean, looking back now, Pegasus was definitely a pedophile.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. But other than that...
We're never gonna beat this.
Dude, I got this. You just...
It'll be 8 episodes of this.
No! I got this. Okay. Oh, excuse me. You can go back. You don't have to do that. Now you're gonna go back to the start.
Can I
No.
not cheat this?
No.
And get up there?
No.
No?
Maybe.
I wonder what that would do. Pew, pew, pew.
There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of those shows that from back then where you're just like, this character's a little suspect.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they meant for him to be a pedophile, but
He definitely
that is definitely how it turned out.
Well, but then, like, is it the character or just the guy voicing him?
But I mean, that's obviously how they wanted him voiced.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have just changed the character.
But yeah, just like a 35-year-old man, head of a corporation, brings
a bunch of children
to an island with no communication, and they can't leave unless they beat them in a card battle.
Tell me that doesn't fucking... That's like some Michael Jackson shit. Neverland Ranch.
Whee! What's that, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. Come on, kids, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's fucking creepy. God damn it. And it was all because, like, his fucking girlfriend or sister or wife or whatever, didn't she, like, die or some shit?
His wife died. And
Cancer? What the fuck was it?
He tried to bring her back with the power of the Millennium items.
Why? What? That's what it was? Yeah. How many did he end up getting? I don't even remember.
No, he just had the eye.
That's it? I thought he had gotten more than one. And then that chick who had the rod. She had the rod, right?
No, you're thinking of,
Oh, it was the dude!
Bakura.
Yeah. Bakugan.
What can I do?
Just go back a bit and then, yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Not that far. Literally, all you have to do is just ride it to the top.
You know, I kind of feel sorry for, because Michael Jackson now is just kind of, like, immortalized as being the king of pop or just music in general.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad, like, if those accusations were true, like, you know what I mean? Like, your pedophile is being idolized and nobody remembers that stuff anymore. They defend him on it, like, oh, well, that was just, a lot of it was just hearsay. I don't know. I think about it every once in a while.
It's like, yeah, I agree. You gotta go. Because, I mean, yeah, we technically don't know if any of it's true.
Yeah.
But, yeah, wouldn't that be shitty, like, oh, yeah, he's a Hall of Famer for touching my child.
But, like,
wouldn't that just be fucking awful?
But think about the women that Cosby touched, too, right?
And that didn't come out until years later. That guy's probably gonna fucking shoot shit at you. So, I mean, like, nothing happened until way after. So that's gotta suck for you, too. Yeah. You know, having to live with that for how long?
And then this dude,
I think there's gonna be fireballs coming once you get over there, so just be careful.
This dude is on TV making millions, and he, like, ruined your fucking life, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think you're at Bowser now.
Am I?
Have fun. He's gonna shoot a couple fireballs at you and then jump on you. You gotta try and get him into the middle.
Damn it.
Hey, yeah, you made it.
No!
No! Luckily, we can just warp pipe back to here, like, thank God we don't have to beat those couple levels again. It's so, like, seeing Cosby now on trial when he's, like, how old is it? 70, 80 something now?
Yeah, he's like...
Why did I do that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Well, yeah, he'll be, what, maybe 5 years in jail. I think it's terrible for everything that he did. He just sucks that they caught him so... Because he had a good life, right?
Oh, yeah, he lived through his whole fame. Like, his entire life. He rode his fame out.
As much as people want to say, oh, well, he didn't get away with it, he kind of got away with it.
Yeah, it's like, at this point, you're maybe getting a bit of a, like, moral victory, like, okay, we got him, you know? But
at the same
that's it. That's, you know, he's not actually really suffering. Yeah, a couple years in jail, but how good were those years going to be anyways?
In terms of, like, if you were to rape 40 different women... His story is kind of best case scenario for a rapist.
Seriously.
For a serial rapist. Like, I know a lot of, and it's unfortunate, but a lot of people do rape, like, a single person, and then, do get away with it, but I'm talking best case scenario for somebody who has raped dozens and dozens and dozens of people. Yeah. He absolutely got off.
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times.
But, I mean... Jesus, Dustin.
No, he was at it. But yeah, you know, it's.
But I mean, you get those guys, you get those people in power, and there's so, and especially in Hollywood, there's so much of that going on. Like, you have those child stars who, you know, come out years later and say, like, this executive or this producer or whatever molested them as children. Like, what was it, Corey Feldman?
Something like that.
Like, he was, you know, you find out way later that he was molested so many times way back in the day, and it, like, ruined his life because he kind of just fell off the radar. He used to be a big star, and then nothing, right? And then you find out years later, like, I mean, you know, have you heard about Terry Crews?
Oh yeah.
Coming out, like, you know, it happens to a lot of boys, especially even. Like, I mean, yeah, it happens a lot to both.
Yeah, actually, are you kidding me? When you say boys, the one that surprised me the most was Kevin Spacey molesting that 13-year-old.
Oh, did I hear about that? Sounds kind of familiar. I'm not sure if I...
And then he tried to get away with it by just saying, I'm gay.
Got him.
And really nothing happened to him, to be honest.
Not surprising. They have so much influence and so much money that they can just make that shit go away, which sucks. Woo, woo.
I don't know. The Michael Jackson one bothers me the most because it'd be like Cosby. Like, let's say when Cosby dies, and then everybody reveres him when he's gone. Like,
yeah,
that would bother me, and it would bother a lot of other people. So why? I will admit I like Michael Jackson's music, but there's a difference between the art and the artist.
No. Yes, there is. Like, I mean, obviously, you wouldn't be able to stand... You'd probably hate his music. You wouldn't be able to stand for it just because of the person that it came from, right?
Yeah.
But I guess, you know... the thing is, like, you don't know when it started either.
Yeah.
Because, I mean... Yeah, you maybe it happened before, like, I liked the music before, and then afterwards, then he does it, and they're like, okay, I can't like this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a Hollywood's awful place. It really is.
It very much is.
And it's like you never hear about this stuff until years after, and then you're like, this whole time it's been so fucked up and nobody knew.
Like, if you go through how many movies Weinstein's company made,
yeah,
it's the majority of the big ones from when we were kids and whatnot and growing up. It's crazy.
But yeah, like, so you grew up with that stuff, you love it, and then you find out all the stuff after, and you're like, well, I don't agree with I hate the dude that did it, but, I still like the movies, I guess.
Like, I still appreciate MJ's music. I just don't think it's right that everybody defends him now that he's dead. Because when he was alive, everybody's like, oh, he's a sick fuck and whatnot. Like, there was a few diehard fans. But now you talk to...
Oh, I forgot.
But now you talk to anyone and they just love Michael Jackson. He's just back to being the best.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe you get into that generation that kind of got caught after everything happened.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if somebody's famous long enough, you're going to get the people who knew them originally. Like, you probably, even just talking Michael Jackson, you knew the people who knew him when he was black and in the Jackson 5, and then you had this other group that knew him, when he started doing his more pop stuff as white Michael. And then, and then you get all these people who know him after the fact. They hear his music now, but they never knew him.
Yeah.
Right? So it's kind of funny, though, you get somebody who's lived long enough, or like somebody famous who lives long enough, and you have different generations know them for something different.
Yeah, like Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Marky Mark versus You know, the dude from The Other Guys and Here's Daddy or whatever the fuck. I actually haven't seen that movie.
Here's your dad. I'm your daddy.
I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy and I'm your daddy too.
I'm your daddy and the Funky Bunch. But yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's just like, yeah, he's spanned long enough where you're at the point now where different people know them for different things.
You got it.
Huh? Oh shit. But do I want this? No, I want the power-up. Is there a power-up at the end of this?
I don't know.
I fucking hope so. No!
Oh.
So you can take the top path and not get a power-up, or you can take the bottom path and get a power-up.
That's a tough decision, Cotton.
Fuck. Okay, well, let's see if I can do Bowser as Mr. Smallman.
Uh-oh. Woo!
Suck me off.
Jack me off.
Mr. Jack me
Ooh.
off. Yeah, that's pretty close. Can you get it straight down here? I don't think so.
No. Oh.
Oh, what?
Jump on his head.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Believe me. Alright, you fuck.
It's kind of cheap. Oh.
Oh, what? I didn't know he could shoot those through the bricks like that.
I was just about to say, once you get that hole, it's kind of cheap that he can't hit you.
Okay, well, hold on. We're gonna pause the episode here. And we'll see you guys. Should we just do this off screen and then come back when we beat him?
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back and finished with the finale of the finisher. Goodbye.
Finish him.
Finish my tits. Alright, see you guys later. Hey! We're back! I beat the thing.
So that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Worst game ever made.
Yeah, I give it 3 out of 5 at best.
Super Mario Brothers 3 out of 5.
Got him!
Oh, I'm terrible.
Oh my god. It's good. It's really good.
You should just like put a thing over my head right here. It's like pun master.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oops.
Fuck. You'll just have to see. Maybe I should put something over your head. It's not gonna be what you want though.
It'll be just like a giant wiener.
If YouTube wasn't gonna age restrict us for that, I'd do it.
Whatever. Out of the few subs we have, how many are your children?
At least one.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Sparky!
We did it, everybody. We're the best. We're the best channel on YouTube. We're better than anybody who plays video games.
Well,
Better anybody. You name one person that's better.
I have this theory, like, to be a Let's Player, you actually have to be really fucking good at games, or you have a really good personality.
And we just have both, so.
Liar.
Alright, well, that's been Super Mario Brothers with ya boys, CattaBlah. So we'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.